MikeKollin.com, MikeKollin.com. All right, so actions speak louder than words. We've all heard it, but did we actually listen to it? Did we actually understand what it meant? I heard that for many years, decades, and I actually didn't understand what it meant. It literally means actions speak louder than words. So if someone says they're going to show up at 5 p.m. and they don't, well, what spoke louder? I said I was going to be there. Well, did they actually show up? You need to pay attention to their actions.
See, words are meaningless. They have no weight, zero weight. Words mean nothing. Literally, in one thing we learned in NLP is words are only 7% of meaning. Actions are 93% of meaning. If they're not doing what they're saying they're going to do, then it's meaningless. If someone says they love you and they treat you like shit, what they said meant shit. It didn't mean anything. You have to pay attention to the way people treat you. And this especially applies to narcissists.
Notice how people treat you. Again, this is kind of like another thing empaths do, is they don't pay attention to whether people are treating them well or not. What an empath tries to do is they try to get that mirror to love them even when the mirror is turned and is evil, right? So you really, this video I could probably make in 30 seconds. You need to pay attention to people's actions. You need to start looking for the good and the bad. So if someone is treating you bad, see it. See it for what it is. Don't lie to yourself. It's like, oh, well, they had a bad day. So what if they had a bad fucking day? I can't think of one person in my entire life, out of all the decades I've been on this planet, I can't remember one person that was totally okay, that I yelled at them and I got mad at them because I had a bad day. Not one. But an empath, we do that with them. Oh, it's totally okay, Mike, they're having a bad day. It doesn't matter. They're using you as their punching bag. So they have a bad day at work because someone else did something and they come home and treat you like shit? No, that's a no-go. That is a no-go. That's beyond a red flag. That's like, no, that doesn't happen around here. Start paying attention. It's one thing for someone to say I love you and then treat you like shit. It's one thing for someone to call you sweetie and then treat you like shit. Okay?
The reason why I'm making this video is because narcissists are famous for telling you one thing and then not doing it. I mean, it is such a narcissistic trait. Now I get that if you have a loved one or a friend that will do something like this once every 3 months, that's fine. But a narcissist, this is part of their strategy, is to promise you the world and then not follow through. To say, oh, I can do that for you, and then it turns out they don't have a clue how to do it. They were just telling you what you wanted to hear. That is a very, very narcissistic trait. And that's why when I run into someone and they have a pattern of they say something and then they can't do it, or, oh, I can fix your car. Turns out they don't know shit about cars. Oh, I know another one. Someone said that they could do this thing on my website. And when I brought it to them and they're like, well, yeah, let me, try to figure it out. Or they make promises, but they don't follow through. Either because they never could in the first place, they lied, or B, because they're just playing games, okay? And either way, it's wrong.
Okay? I'm not saying people have to be perfect, but when it comes to narcissists, they get to a point where all they do is treat you like shit because they don't like themselves. After the love bombing phase, that's what's going to happen. They're going to turn on you, and you're going to get that evil mirror that just treats you like shit, and they're going to cut you down, and they're going to beat you down, and that's all you're going to get. You really need to pay attention to their actions. You know what? That right now, I can't think of a better way to say it than that. Here's the way I do it. Okay, I'm at a point now, I don't give a shit what people say. If someone says, hey, I'll see you tomorrow at 5, I don't give a fuck what they say. I pay attention to they show up. And if they didn't, I'll give them one more fucking chance. And if they fuck up like that again, say within the next month, I'd be like, yeah, see you later, man. Don't ever call me again. Like, are you serious? I'm fucking dead serious. I'm telling you, people that will do this to you multiple times within, say, 2 or 3 weeks, that's just who they are. Not only that, but they're showing you how important you are to them. They fucking told you. Their actions said, you're really not that important to me. I had this other thing that I had to do. Oh, I got a good example. Got it. My ex-girlfriend pulled this bullshit on me. I was so in love, head over heels. And we had never celebrated my birthday. I think it was at this point 4 or 5 years, right? Well, some new friends that her and her friends made had a birthday party. It was on my birthday. We didn't make a party for me. We didn't set up a party for me, nothing. She just called me up like, hey, man, let's go over to so-and-so's house. They're having a party. It's like, oh, okay. Turns out it was a birthday party for someone else. She bought him a gift. She even bought this big fucking cake. She goes, here, can you carry the cake? And I'm like, I really thought, it's a surprise birthday party for me. No, it wasn't. So when they opened the cake, their name was on it, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like, legitimately, we have the same birth, and this new person that they met had the same. It was just a coincidence. And they threw this big fucking party, and I'm like, well, why didn't you throw a party for me? And she's like, well, what are you talking about? I'm like, today's my birthday. She goes, it is? I'm like, I fucking told you for like a week now, like 3 times in the last week. Like, my birthday's coming up, and my birthday. Oh, that's right. Oh, I didn't know it was today. She didn't give a fuck. That's really what it came down to. Let me give you one more example. Same girl, and here, okay, watch this. I bet this has happened to you. She would be like, hey, I can't come over tonight. I'm going to go out with my new friend. I was like, well, can I go along? No, it's just going to be us, our new friend. And then the next week is like, oh, we got a new coworker and we're going to go over to their house and, we're doing this special thing. And I'm like, oh, okay. So now you got a new friend, a new coworker. And then it was your sister's birthday. And then it was, I don't know, someone else in the family. And then it was a new friend that they met. And then it was some fucking new coworker. And I literally realized I was at the bottom of the fucking list. I wasn't even in the top 2, 3, 4, 5 positions. And I was like, fuck. And I go, you literally come to me when you have literally nothing else to fucking do. That's when we hang out. If somebody is treating you like that, actions speak louder than words. I don't care how many times they say I love you. I don't care what they buy you, what they do for you. If they treat you like that to where like you're at the bottom of the list every fucking time, pay attention. How important are you? Like I get, yeah, like if it's their mom's birthday, I get it, or their sister's, but you literally should be in the top 3 if you're actually in a relationship. You should be in the top fucking 3, if not number 1 position, because that's going to tell you if you drop down to 4th or 5th, you're not that important to them. I'm telling you right fucking now. I'm not saying like this new guy's been with her for a year and you should probably be more important than her family. But you should be fucking right up there towards the top.
Here's the deal. If you're her boyfriend or girlfriend or spouse or whatever, and they get a new coworker and they're going to go out, you should be invited with them, okay? If it's her mom's birthday, you should be invited to the party. You are a part of that person, a part of their lives. If they don't invite you out to these parties, to these meetings, to whatever, that's when you know, get rid of that person because you're not important to them. You don't have to be number 1, 2, or 3, but if you're not invited to these occasions, they're telling you you're not that special, so cut them off.
Okay, whether you're a guy or a girl. Hey, this is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com, MikeKollin.com. See you guys soon. Click subscribe, click the like button, and see you in the next video.